Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Akeem and Akatim. Brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house, man. Welcome back to the road trip. That's right, man. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of you, your homes, your dwelling places, your children, your loved ones, your friends, and your pets, man. All that stuff that you need in your life. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, man. All praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh, glory to Yahweh Shai, honors to the Ruach HaKodesh, and my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you Kingdom Builders. That's right, absolutely, absolutely. All right, check this out. This is cool, man. We're in Enoch, right? Chapter 51. We're going to go from there. I'm just going to read until we feel like it's proper, all right? So let's get ready to read some of these scrolls. Right now is a great time. I'm going to give you a few moments. Get your scrolls out if you want to follow along with me, either online or, if you got the physical scrolls, that's even better. So, yeah, no further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are about to begin Enoch, chapter 51. Let's go.
They come back.
Chapter 51, and it reads, "And in those days will the earth also give back that which has been entrusted to it, and Sheol also will give back that which it has received, and hell will give back that which it owes. For in those days the elect one will arise, and he will choose the righteous and Kodesh from among them. For the day has drawn nigh, and they should be saved, And the elect one will in those days sit on my throne, and in his mouth will pour out all the secrets of wisdom and counsel. For the Most High of Ruachs has given them to him, and has glorified him. And in those days will the mountains leap like rams, and the hills also will skip like lambs satisfied with milk. And the faces of all the angels in heaven will be lighted up with joy. And the earth will rejoice, and the righteous will dwell upon it, and the elect will walk thereon." That's the end of chapter 51. All right, we're going to move on to 52. All right, let's get ready. Chapter 52. Cool. And it reads, "And after those days, in that place where I had seen all the visions of that which is hidden, I had been carried off in a whirlwind, and they had borne me toward the west. There mine eyes saw all the secret things of the heaven that will be, a mountain of iron, and a mountain of copper, and a mountain of silver, and a mountain of gold, and a mountain of soft metal, and a mountain of lead. And I asked the angel who went with me, saying, What things are these which I have seen in secret? And he said unto me, All these things which you have seen will serve the dominion of his anointed, that he may be potent and mighty on the earth. And that angel of peace answered me, saying unto me, Wait a little, and there will be revealed unto you all the secret things that surround the Most High of Ruachs. And these mountains which your eyes have seen, the mountain of iron, and the mountain of copper, and the mountain of silver, and the mountain of gold, and the mountain of soft metal, and the mountain of lead, all these will be in the presence of the elect one, as wax before the fire, and like the water which streams down from above upon those mountains. And they will become powerless before his feet. And it will come to pass in those days that none will be saved, either by gold or by silver, and none be able to escape. And there will be no iron for war, nor will one clothe oneself with a breastplate. Bronze will be of no service, and tin will be of no service, and will not be esteemed, and lead will not be desired. And all these things will be denied and destroyed from the surface of the earth when the elect one will appear before the face of the Most High of Ruachs." That's the end of chapter 52. All right. Chapter 53, man. Let's go. And it reads, "There mine eyes saw a deep valley with open mouths, and all who dwell on the earth and sea and islands will bring to him gifts and presents and signs of homage. But the deep valley will not become full, and their hands commit lawless deeds, and the sinners devour all whom they lawlessly oppress. Yet the sinners will be destroyed before the face of the Most High of Ruachs, and they will be banished from off the face of his earth, and they will perish forever and ever. For I saw all the angels of punishment abiding there, and preparing all the instruments of Ha-Satan. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, for whom are they preparing these instruments? And he said unto me, they prepare these for the kings and the mighty of the earth, that they may thereby be destroyed. And after this, the righteous, the elect one, will cause the house of his congregation to appear. From now on, they will be no more hindered in the name of the Most High of Ruachs. And these mountains will not stand as the earth before his righteousness, but the hills will be as a fountain of water, and the righteous will have rest from the oppression of sinners. Hallelujah. That's the end of chapter 53. All right, that's cool. All right, let's get some more. All right. Chapter 54, and it reads, And I looked and turned to another part of the earth, and saw there a deep valley with burning fire. And they brought the kings and the mighty, and began to cast them into this deep valley. And there mine eye saw how they made these their instruments, iron chains of immeasurable weight. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, For whom are these chains being prepared? And he said unto me, These are being prepared for the host of Azazel, so that they may take them and cast them into the abyss of complete condemnation, and they will cover their jaws with rough stones, as the Most High of hosts commanded. And Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Phanuel will take hold of them on that great day, and cast them on that day into the burning furnace, that the Most High of Ruachs may take vengeance on them for their unrighteousness in becoming subject to Hasatan, and leading astray those who dwell on the earth. And in those days will punishment come from the Most High of hosts, the Most High of Ruachs, and he will open all the chambers of water which are above the heavens, and of the fountains which are beneath the earth. And all the waters will be joined with the waters, and that which is above the heavens is the masculine, and the water which is beneath the earth is the feminine. And they, duality, there you go, duality again. All right, verse 9, and it says, And they will destroy all who dwell on the earth, and those who dwell under the ends of the heavens. And when they have recognized their unrighteousness, which they have wrought on the earth, then by these will they perish. That's the end of 54. That's chapter 54, all right? Chapter 55, let's get it. And it reads, And after that the head of days repented, and said, In vain have I destroyed all who dwell on the earth. And he swore by his great name, From now on I will not do so to all who dwell on the earth, and I will set a sign in the heaven, and this will be a pledge of good faith between me and them forever, so long as heaven is above the earth. And this is in accordance with my command. When I have desired to take hold of them by the hand of the angels on that day of tribulation and pain because of this, I will cause my chastisement and my wrath to abide upon them, says Yahweh, the Most High of Ruachs. You mighty kings who dwell on the earth, you will have to behold mine elect one, how he sits on the throne of glory and judges Azazel and all his associates and all his hosts in the name of the Most High of Ruachs. That's the end of chapter 55. Okay, I like that. I like that one. Oh, yeah. Chapter 56, and it reads, And I saw there the host of the angels of punishment going, and they held scourges and chains of iron and bronze. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, To whom are these who hold the scourges going? And he said to me, To their elect and beloved ones, that they may be cast into the chasm of the abyss of the valley. And then the valley will be filled with their elect and beloved, and the days of their lives will be at an end, and the days of their leading astray will no longer be reckoned. And in those days the angels will return and hurl themselves to the east upon the Parthians and Medes. The Parthians and the Medes. They will stir up the kings, so that a spirit of unrest will come upon them, and they will rouse them from their thrones, that they may break out as lions from their lairs, and as hungry wolves among their flocks. And they will go up and tread underfoot the land of his elect ones, and the land of his elect ones will be before them a threshing floor and a highway. But the city of my righteous will be a hindrance to their horses, and they will begin to fight among themselves, and their right hand will be strong against themselves. And a man will not know his brother, nor a son his father, or his mother, until there be no number of the corpses through the slaughter, and their punishment be not in vain. In those days, Sheol will open its jaws. Man, it's going to bust hell wide open. You heard that? And they will be swallowed up therein, and their destruction will be at an end. Sheol will devour the sinner in the presence of the elect. Oh, everyone's going to see it. That was the end of chapter 56. 57, and it reads, "And it came to pass after this that I saw another host of wagons, and men riding thereon, and coming on the winds from the east and from the west to the south. And the noise of their wagons was heard. And when this turmoil took place, the Kodesh ones from heaven remarked it, and the pillars of the earth were moved from their place, and the sound thereof was heard from the one end of heaven to the other in one day. And they will all fall down and worship the Most High of Ruachs. And this is the end of the second parable." All right. That was the end of chapter 57. All right. You want chapter 58? What do you guys want to do? Guys and gals. All right. Let's do chapter 58. Let's go for it. All right. 58, and it reads, "And I began to speak the third parable concerning the righteous and elect. Blessed are you, you righteous and elect, for glorious will be your lot. And the righteous will be in the light of the sun, and the elect in the light of eternal life. The days of their life will be unending, and the days of the Kodesh without number. And they will seek the light and find righteousness with the Most High of hosts, of Ruachs, of spirits. There will be peace to the righteous in the name of the eternal Lord, the eternal Most High." Eternal Elohim, right? "And after this it will be said to the Kodesh in heaven that they should seek out the secrets of righteousness, the heritage of faith, for it has become bright as the sun upon the earth, and the darkness is past, and there will be a light that never ends. And to a limit of days they will not come, for the darkness will first have been destroyed, and the light established before the Most High of Ruachs, and the light of uprightness established forever before the Most High of Ruachs." That's the end of chapter 58. All right. And we're going to hit 59. Chapter 59, and it reads, "In those days mine eyes saw the secrets of the lightnings and of the lights, and the judgments they execute. And they lighten for a blessing or a curse, as the Most High of Ruachs wills. And there I saw the secrets of the thunder, and how, when it resounds above in the heaven, the sound thereof is heard. And he caused me to see the judgments executed on the earth, whether they be for well-being and blessing, or for a curse, according to the word of the Most High of Ruachs. And after that, all the secrets of the lights and lightning were shown to me, and they lightened for blessing and for satisfying." That's the end of chapter 59. All right. Cool, man. All right, chapter 60, kind of long. If we get chapter 60, that'll be the last one for right now. And then we'll package that one up, and then we'll have to come back at 61. All right, so let's see. We'll cast lots. Let's roll the dice, man. What are we going to do? 60? Are we going to do it? All right. Yeah, we'll go for it. Okay. Chapter 60, and it reads, "In the year 500, in the 7th month, on the 14th day of the month, in the life of Enoch, in that parable I saw how a mighty quaking made the heaven of heavens to quake. And the host of the Most High and the angels 1,000 thousands and 10,000 times 10,000 were disquieted with a great disquiet. And the head of days sat on the throne of his glory, and the angels and the righteous stood around him. And a great trembling seized me, and fear took hold of me, and my loins gave way and dissolved were my reins, and I fell upon my face. And Michael sent another angel from among the Kodesh ones, and he raised me up. And when he had raised me up, my spirit returned. For I had not been able to endure the look of the host, and the commotion and the quaking of the heaven. And Michael said unto me, Why are you disquieted with such a vision? Until this day lasted the day of his mercy. And he has been merciful and long-suffering towards those who dwell on the earth. And when that day and the power and the punishment and the judgment come, which the Most High of Ruachs has prepared for those who worship not the righteous law, and for those who deny the righteous judgment, and for those who take his name in vain, that day is prepared for the elect a covenant, but for sinners an inquisition. When the punishment of the Most High of Ruachs will rest upon them, it will rest in order, that the punishment of the Most High of Ruachs may not come in vain, and it will slay the children with their mothers and the children with their fathers. Afterward the judgment will take place according to his mercy and his patience. And on that day were two monsters parted, a female monster named Leviathan, that's the dragon demon, right, to dwell in the abyss of the ocean, over the fountains of the waters. But the male is named Behemoth, that's the land monster, who occupied his breast a waste wilderness named Duodayan, on the east of the garden, where the elect and the righteous dwell, where my grandfather was taken up, the seventh from Adam, the first man, whom the Most High of Ruachs created. And I sought the other angel, that he should show me the might of those monsters, how they were parted on one day and cast, the one into the abyss of the sea and the other onto the dry land of the wilderness. And he said to me, You son of man, herein you do see to know what is hidden. You do seek to know what is hidden. And the other angel who went with me and showed me what was hidden, told me what is first and last in the heaven, in the height, and beneath the earth in the depth, and at the ends of the heaven, and on the foundation of the heaven. Verse 12, and it reads, And the chambers of the winds, and how the winds are divided, and how they are weighed, and how the portals of the winds are reckoned, each according to the power of the wind, and the power of the lights of the moon, and according to the power that is fitting, and the divisions of the stars according to their names, and how all the divisions are divided, and the thunders according to their places where they fall, and all the divisions that are made among the lightnings, that it may lighten, and their host, that they may at once obey. For the thunder has places of rest, which are assigned to it, while it is waiting for its peal, and the thunder and lightning are inseparable. And although not one and undivided, they both go together through the ruach and separate not. For when the lightning lightens, the thunder utters its voice, and the spirit, the ruach, enforces a pause during the peal, and divides equally between them. For the treasury of their peals is like the sand, and each one of them, as it peals, is held in with a bridle, and turned back by the power of the ruach, and pushed forward according to the many quarters of the earth. And the spirit of the sea is masculine and strong, and according to the might of his strength he draws it back with a rein. And in like manner it is driven forward and disperses amid all the mountains of the earth. And the ruach of the hoarfrost is his own angel, and the ruach, the spirit of the hail, is a good angel. And the spirit of the snow has forsaken his chambers on account of his strength. There is a special spirit therein, and that which ascends from it is like smoke, and its name is frost. And the spirit of the mist is not united with them in their chambers, but it has a special chamber, for its course is glorious both in light and in darkness, and in winter and in summer, and in its chamber is an angel. And the spirit of the dew has its dwelling at the ends of the heavens, and is connected with the chambers of the rain, and its course is in winter and summer. And its clouds and the clouds of the mist are connected, and the one gives to another. And when the ruach of the rain goes out from its chamber, the angels come and open the chamber and lead it out. And when it is diffused over the whole earth, it unites with the water on the earth. For the waters are for those who dwell on the earth, for they are nourishment. They are nourishment for the earth from the Most High, who is in heaven. Therefore, there's a measure for the rain, and the angels take it in charge. That's right. And these things I saw toward the garden of the righteous. And the angel of peace, who was with me, said to me, These two monsters prepared comfortably to the greatness of Yahweh will feed. They will feed. That's the end of chapter 60. All right. Man, two great beasts. Two monstrous beasts. All right. So that's the end of chapter 60. Hope you guys enjoyed the read, and I will see you very, very soon on the next one. It's going to be chapter 61 of Enoch. I hope that you guys are having a great evening. I hope that your week is going to be, productive and safe. Very safe. Please be safe out there as you travel. Kiss all your family and everything. In the meantime, in between time, shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings to each and every single one of you. I love y'all, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Akeem and Akatim, right? Brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house. Until I see you again, I love you. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Go in peace, fam. Yeah.